Hey, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the next step. Just do it.
Afraid.
You know, the worst thing that can happen is that it does work out, but just don't think about it. It will work out. You know, and she always said, think about the positive side of it. So I started just thinking about the positive side, and then suddenly here we are.
Hey there, it's Jay Kali, aka the Strength Architect, and 7 years ago I quit my cushy federal job and I risked everything and moved down here to beautiful Cancun, Mexico. And within that time I've had 3 super successful fitness businesses and I've got to travel the world. Along the way I've had this awesome opportunity to meet some amazing coaches and to hear their stories, their struggles, and their joys of doing what they do now, living their dream, being a fitness coach. This is for those personal trainers out there who are tired of being stuck in the gym, or for anybody else who is tired of being confined to just their 4 walls and want to step out into the unknown and finally achieve their dream. This is for you. You're going to hear some amazing stories all the way from Paris, France to Istanbul, Turkey, from Berlin, Germany, all the way down to Barcelona, Spain. I'm telling you, these stories are going to motivate you, inspire you, and push you to take action to finally go out there and achieve your dreams. Once again, I'm Jay Kali, and this is the International Fitness Coach, living the dream.
Moin Moin! We're here with Joel at SPORTALIVE in Hamburg, Germany. Joel, thanks man for having me. This facility here is beautiful. I mean, I haven't got to explore Hamburg yet, but if it's anything like this facility, I'm excited, man.
Thank you.
You have so much stuff here. It's like so much. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. We got a spectacular facility.
Thank you very much. It took me quite a while to find it. I was looking for many years, and then suddenly I just came in here and I saw this building. It's an old chocolate manufacturer.
Wow!
And we walked in, just really tall ceilings, high ceilings, big windows, and just a great energy. So we decided just to get it done here.
Yeah, I mean, you knocked out walls, you said earlier, and you put in there's a massage therapy room. There's another little multifunctional room in there too. I mean, plus the gym. I mean, this place has it all.
Yeah, we walked in, we saw, okay, right, we have really, really tall ceilings, high ceilings, big windows, a lot of positive energy in here. So we decided, all right, let's just tear down the walls and do an all-in-one facility. So we have physiotherapy, we have different kind of classes. We try to get everything in one place, which is beautiful here, right in the water in Hamburg.
No, this, like I said, it's spectacular. It really is, and a great idea, great facility to have actually, because some people, they have to drive across town, or they have to go over here. They don't work out with their massage place, and there's always some issue, right? So to have everything consolidated in one spot, I think it really helps out your students a lot.
A lot, yes, that's right. What we try to do, for example, is we have some clients who work out with us, then we find out, okay, maybe there is a little bit of a misplacement in the functional movement, for example. So we ask our physiotherapist and say, okay, what can you do? So we are always trying to exchange our knowledge, exchange what we see with our clients. So then the physiotherapist says, okay, this is what you should do with this client. So we try to implement it in our training.
Nice.
So it's always just trying to exchange knowledge, exchange our time and what we see with the clients. So it's physiotherapy training. We also have cosmetic, I don't know how to say it exactly. Like it's a guy who says, okay, we want to make you prettier still.
Wow.
So they come here, they get all makeup and like pretty for the day.
Wow.
So it's a lot of things going on here.
Like makeovers,
Exactly,
cosmetics, man. It seems like that's awesome that you really branch out and you're bringing in other people. You're not trying to do it all yourself, which I think is also a very intelligent thing to do.
Exactly. So I try to keep to my competence. I know what I can do. I know what I know.
Yeah.
And if it's above my competence, then I try to give it to somebody who is an expert in what they do. I'm an expert in personal training, functional training. My colleague Maria, she is an expert in fascial training, movement.
Wow.
So we split out. We have our expert in physiotherapy. So everybody who comes here is always with an expert in what they do.
Man, that's awesome because, I mean, you know, you have your core competence that you know, and I mean, instead of just trying to overstretch and overreach, bring in somebody else that can help you, because coming together is going to raise you guys all up, right? A rising tide raises all ships, as they say, right?
Exactly.
Intelligent. So what brought you to Hamburg? What makes you come here to this city in particular?
So it started in Egypt, actually.
Wow.
So I was a personal trainer in Egypt.
Wow.
And there I met my colleague Maria. We just worked together for a while, and then we decided, okay, let's move to Germany. Let's have our own studio, our own company, our own personal training facility. And when we decided to come to Germany, we were thinking about where do we go. We had three options. We were thinking about maybe Munich.
Okay.
We were thinking about maybe in the middle of Germany, where I come from, Cologne, Bonn.
Yeah.
And the third alternative was Hamburg, because Maria already lived in Hamburg.
Nice.
So we decided to come to Hamburg because she already had a little base here. She worked in the personal training scene already, and she was kind of connected here. So we said, okay, if we give it a shot in Germany, let's go to Hamburg, and that's where we started in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for a few years, 4 years.
4 years here in Hamburg.
Wow.
Yeah, and before that, of course, in international resorts all around the world. And then this facility actually exists now for 2 years. We started in February 2016.
Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So tell me, what pushed you out of your comfort zone to actually leave Egypt, to leave something that's actually that you know is going good for you, and to come here, relocate to a city you've never been before, to actually open up your own facility or come into the PT scene up here? What pushed you to do that? How did you get out of that comfort zone?
Well, I think that I just wanted to go bigger. You know, I had my clients and I could do some things, but I couldn't do everything that I wanted. So, for example, we decided to come to Germany and just start our personal training. And then at the beginning, we were at this Steigenberger hotel here in Hamburg. We worked out there. We had our clients, but then we said, okay, our clients, they need a little bit more. We want to do massages. We don't want to do classes. You know, and we didn't have the facility for that. So we said, okay, let's just go real big, you know, let's just have our own facility where we can do everything we want. Wow. So we found this place. Here we have now the facility or the possibility to do classes, to have physiotherapy. We can go down and just go and do stand-up paddling, you know.
Yeah.
So here are like all chances exist here. What we can do now is just reach for the stars and just keep growing, you know, step by step. That's just what at the beginning just drove me out of my comfort zone. I said, okay, I don't want to just be a personal trainer and have one client. I want to be a personal trainer, have many clients, and just spread my wisdom, spread what I learned over the years, and just try to have my own baby, as I call it. You know, this lounge, the SPORTALIVE lounge, is my baby. Yeah,
and you got to take care of it like your baby. It's always constantly needing nurturing and constantly needing support and help and bringing in other people.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, I love that you said, you know, I just wanted more. I wanted more, and so I pushed myself out of that comfort level because I knew there was more to get. Right? I say this to a lot of people because I truly believe it, that I think that if you take those risks, if you just step out and say, you know what, I'm going to go do this, I really believe that the universe will reward you. I don't know if they reward you because of your ballsy or your bravery and the whole fact of just saying, you know what, there's no turning back now, I'm going to go do it. Mm-hmm. So I think it's an awesome mentality to have. Just, you know what, I wanted more. I knew I could get bigger, so I just went and did it. So kudos to that.
Exactly, thank you. And this is actually also Maria's mentality. She was the one who said, hey, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the next step. Just don't do it. Afraid. You know, the worst thing that can happen is that it doesn't work out, but just don't think about it. It will work out, you know. And she always said, think about the positive side of it. So I started just thinking about the positive side, and then suddenly, here we are. So as you said, if you think positive, then the universe will just give you positive.
Right, man. It sounds like Maria is awesome and an awesome partner to have also.
She is.
Man, that's because she sounds like she has the mindset of like, you know, there's always something awesome coming.
Yeah, she's the brains, I'm the muscle.
There you go. There you go. What a way to look at it. Well, so going on a different route, what do you feel has been, let's say, the biggest obstacle that you and Maria have had to overcome being as personal trainers here in Hamburg?
Well, it depends. I believe one is just the name personal trainer. You know, there's many personal trainers in Hamburg. I believe Hamburg has the most personal trainers per head in Germany.
Wow.
So, So
Okay.
everybody, when you say you're a personal trainer, you have many mindsets already built up. So we have, at the beginning, we always had to prove how good we are. So you have to prove, can I reach my clients' goals? And by doing so, they gain trust, and then it started spreading, it started growing, but always, it still is. When you say I'm a personal trainer, it's like, okay, yeah, I've heard personal trainers, blah, 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 blah.
Yep,
so that was one of the difficulties. And the other difficulty is the mindset people have about their own body, their own health. Some people spend so much money in cars, in lifestyle things, and they don't think about their own body, about their own health. So when I say, hey, I'm a personal trainer, I'm here to help you get healthier, get stronger, get fitter, they're always like, well, I don't know, I don't have the time. Well, you do have the time. You should have the time to do something for yourself.
Yes.
You have the time to go out and buy a car, so you should have the time
and drive that car.
Exactly. Exactly. So this were actually kind of like some stones in our way to get people to realize what it's worth to do something for their health.
Wow. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, I feel it's a most common or very common obstacles that we have to overcome as a whole, even for ourselves sometimes. We have to realize, like, I love that YOLO, right? Like, everybody's always screaming YOLO, and they always think it's the most extreme. Like, let's go jump off a bridge, YOLO. How about YOLO and try to live your life as long as you can? Why not try to add years to your life instead of putting it to the back burner and be like, well, I'm just going to go have these French fries and chili and Wiener Schnitzel or whatever the food is, because YOLO, you're like, come on, man. Like, no, you have to take care of yourself. You have to better yourself also. So I think that's a great point that you brought up. Like, some people just don't want to invest the time in themselves.
Exactly. And you have to make it clear, and as soon as they realize it, then of course they change the whole mindset. But this is a big obstacle just to make people realize how important it is to take their time and to focus on their own body, on their own health, on themselves.
Yes.
Not only just be searching around, what can I do there, what can I buy here, where can I go. They have to start in their middle.
Serve themselves. That's powerful. That's powerful. I really like that one. What would you say, speaking of powerful things, what would you say maybe is the number one lesson that you've learned from a mentor or someone that's helped you out in life?
Well, I've had many mentors in different countries, and what I've heard is always to push harder, to just try to overcome yourself. There's moments where you where you might not believe in yourself, and it happens. I mean, there's moments where you feel weak, but just to overcome this moment, to say, okay, it's just a moment, it's just a phase, and now I have to get stronger, get bigger, not in a physical way, but in a mental way at the beginning, and just to move on. Move on and try to forget maybe the negative aspects, and always, as Maria said, think positive. Think positive, keep going. And this will always get you to your goal. If you think positive and you just make this one step, it will keep going. Then the next step comes, and then the next step, even if it's difficult, even if you might fall at the beginning, you have to get up and keep going. And I've had some mentors who said, hey, you just failed. Okay, you just failed, but it's not a fail. It's just a learning process. You just grow bigger, you just get stronger, get up and keep going. You will see, even if you just fail, you can always reach your goal.
Beautiful. I think we get caught up on, well, how will I look, or what if I fail? Look, I love the acronym. I have a student tell me, FAIL, first attempt in learning. It's your first attempt in learning. You're just learning until something's going to click. Because you know what? It only takes so long. But if you don't ever try, like you said, think positive. Well, the positive is great, but you also have to take that action.
Exactly.
So it's positive thinking, knowing that something great's going to happen, but also taking that step forward, saying, you know what? I know something positive is going to happen. And even if it doesn't, even if I do fail, I'm still just going to keep moving forward and being brave, like you said. So that's a great saying. It's a great way to really push somebody. So I love that. Thank you. Thank your mentor for that one too, because
I think it's them all.
Yeah. So what would you say is missing from the coaching industry nowadays, or what do you see as the biggest at fault probably going on?
I believe it's just personality. I believe it's the people, they just want it faster, everything just bigger, stronger, faster. You know, they just, it's always looking at the watch, and people want more money, they want everything just happening, and they don't take the time and realize that we are all humans, we are all people, and as a coach, your client should always come on first place, you know, and that's what I'm missing. Some people, it's just like, as we talked before, okay, let's have 5 people just working out, and oh, okay, I have my next appointment, and this is from in my way to see it, or my mind, it's just a big mistake, because you have some people's most expensive worth in your hands. It's their time and it's their health.
Yes.
And you should treat it as the most valuable of any aspects as you can see it, you know.
Absolutely.
So if you have somebody in front of you and he just says, hey, here's my health, do the best out of it, or just do the best out of it, then you should do that. And you should not be looking on your phone and be like thinking of somebody else. You should have this one person, and you have to give it all you have. You know, you have to be just for this guy there. And so that's why I said personality. You have so many coaches, yes, and they're good, very good coaches. But if your mindset is not put on only one person, then the next person, and then just 100% to these people. I mean, it can be many people at the same time, but just everyone is 100%. You can have many people at the same time in front of you, but you have to give every one of them 100% of what you can give, you know?
Yes.
You have to be just a coach.
There you go. Just be a coach. You know, it kind of goes into line what you were talking about earlier with everybody has this preconceived idea of what is personal trainer, or what is personal training, or what is a personal trainer. And that's why I really like the dignifier, the differentiator would be the better word to use on, well, I'm a personal coach. You know what I'm saying? It's not just training. I do something more than that. I'm actually coaching you to have a better life, because, like you said, I'm not on my phone playing over here just giving you exercises to do. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be in it 100% with you. No matter if I have 10 people in my class or it's just me and you one-on-one, I'm giving you each everything that I have for you to become the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's also missing. So great highlight. Write that one down, guys. Give everything you have for all the kids that you have and all the students that you have with you at that time, because I think that's big. I think it is missing a lot. Is there anything else that you would tell coaches out there, anybody in general?
Well, in general, I would like to say all coaches out there, just, hey, think about your clients, you know, try just to be the best one you can be. Just don't be like, yeah, whatever they're paying. No, just give it 100% and think that you have the power. You have really the power to change other people's lives. Do it every time to 100% positive, you know. You will not reach everybody, but if you reach one person, just one person, then hey, that is a huge success, you know. So every time you can change somebody to a positive way of living, just please do it.
Joel, that's gold, man. That's gold. I love that one. I think if more people did that, the coaching industry as a whole would be a completely different industry. I think you have it, not the, oh yeah, well, you're a personal trainer. Like, I think it'd be, because I mean, we're all in this together. And it's our name as a whole for our industry, right? So, I mean, if you have one bad coach or one bad personal trainer, look, he's making us all look bad.
Exactly.
You know, we're with obesity epidemic and things like that are going across the States and Mexico and even here in Europe. I mean, we all need as much help as we can to help others. And so it all starts with us. It all starts with us and how we introduce and how we interact with that student and that client. So great one. Joel, if anybody coming to Hamburg, they want to come visit, come check out this awesome gym, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, you can reach me over my email address, joel@sportalive.de. Of course, you can always visit our homepage, www.sportalive.de. You can Google us. You can even on Google Maps, you can just put down SPORTALIVE, and then you will get this direction. Just call me, give me a call, write whatever, just let me know, and we can always get together, have a coffee, talk about training, talk about fitness, and of course, if you want to work out, just let's do it.
Just do it. Just be brave and do it. I'm going to put all your links in the information box, so it'll be super easy to get in contact with you. So all they do is just click and go straight to your homepage. And
perfect.
I just want to thank you for your time, Joel. It's been great, man. Enjoy, come to Hamburg, visit Joel, come to SPORTALIVE. You guys will not be disappointed, I promise you. Until then, bye.
Bye-bye.